All right, it says I'm live on this Friday evening. G'day, guys. How you doing? Hope you're really well. Just looking at the pre-comments in the chat here. Hi, Gary. Hope you are well. Thanks, Stu. Sorry if I already said, but Dobber is so good. Very well done, you and Delta Goodstrain. Yeah, she's got a really nice voice, man, and that's one of the reasons why I'm, more than happy to collaborate with her. And she's probably more anti-vax than me, and I think I mentioned she's actually had coronavirus, and she's currently singing through sinus pain, which is she's having the after effects of COVID. But says no, she's soldiering on anyway. So which is good. She's working on another song of at the moment of mine, actual just an original song, not a parody. But she's really good with the parodies and really great to work with in that regard. Speaking of vaccination, I think I mentioned that I was, backed into into a corner. I had the no jab, no job ultimatum. Boss put it on me when I walked past him a couple of days ago again. So I went down and actually went into one of the pop-up clinics. I actually got injected today, again, because I really had no choice. It's either that or lose my job. That's how it is here in WA at the moment, under Mark McStarlin. So I had Pfizer. I didn't actually know what vax they were offering. I didn't really care what it was, as long as I can keep my job. And so a good thing I'm not Brittany Higgins, the nurse. She was putting her fucking hands all over me, rubbing my arm and bloody touching my leg and all of that, talking to me afterwards and telling me to, make sure I drink heaps of water. So I have been dosing up on the water today. My upper arm is a little bit sore. She said I'd probably have heavy arm. Yeah, it's a little bit sore, but apart from that, I don't feel any adverse effects at this time. They get you to hang around, I suppose, just in case you collapse onto the floor and go into spasm. It's just how it is. True. Again, I wasn't. For me, the thing is, it's not getting the vax. It's the violation of your rights and your freedoms. That's my objection to it all. So really, having the vax, I didn't really think that much of it. And, I've made this joke before. If it makes me sterile, that's fine. I didn't want to have any more children anyway. And if I grow an extra head, well, then I've got some company, haven't I? Anyway, so on to the racing thing. I'm going to be doing Surfers Paradise. I'll be doing the same thing I did the other night with Cadwell Park. And that's doing an AI race of quite a few laps. So as you can see, I've got Content Manager up on the screen. I'll just bring it up in front of myself here so I can see it. I've got opponent strength at full. I think I upped the opponents the other night. I had 15. I could go even higher with this, but I don't want to stress out my CPU too much. So 19 should be enough. Again, I'm going to start in last position. Again, 100% aggression. So as far as the difficulty factor goes, it's as hard as a Assetto Corsa can possibly be. I've set it for 40 laps. One thing, even if I click on this, you guys can't see it, but I upped the time multiplier. I'm just clicking on it now, actually. I'm making it 6 times, right? And you can see that we're starting at as close as I could get, just before 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So by the time I finish this, it's probably going to be around sunset or maybe just after. This should take a little bit over an hour to do. That's why I set it at 40 laps. Surfers Paradise, obviously, as the title suggests. And the car, I'm driving the Mazda MX-5. Opted for this, but not the MX-5 Cup. The hotted up version that you see me drive most of the time, nearly all the time when I'm doing any of the MX-5 races, and all of them online seem to be in the MX-5 Cup. This is just the MX-5, the regular street version. it's still a manual shifter, the same way that the Cup version is, but I just assume it's less power and not as hotted up. But apart from that, just before I get into this, don't be sorry, Chew. It's not a big deal, man. Look, as long as I can keep my job, it's all well and good. Who I feel bad for at the moment is supporters of the truckers, right? It's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard of, that people that throw 20 or 30 bucks at the truckers to support the trucker blockade and that, who are just really standing up for freedoms. The reports that they're having their bank accounts frozen because they contributed to the truckers. That's just fucking wrong. Justin Trudeau, next election, if I have any Canadian viewers watching, vote that fucking asshole out of office. Anyway, enough politics, onto the driving. So into Content Manager here, and let's kick it over. Again, I'll just have a quick check, make sure you guys are seeing it, but I'm supremely confident that you guys will see it okay, and hopefully again we won't have any catastrophic VR failures. Quick vape before I get going. Quick check. Yep, I can see it. I'll just take care of a couple of issues here. First thing we're going to do is we're going to fill up with fuel. And I did a little bit of practice this afternoon, mainly because I actually don't know Surface Paradise. I've kind of practiced it a bit this afternoon, but I wouldn't say that I've got fully mastered yet. So pit stop strategy, I think I'll only need the one pit stop, and I'm just going to go for a full tank again. I think before, when I was practicing, I asked Jim about the fuel, and he told me that I'd need to add 30 something litres, so I'll just go with a full tank. Tyres, I'm pretty sure I'm on semi-slicks, so I'll do a tyre change as well when I fuel up, and I'll also make that for semi-slicks. Alright, I think I'm pretty ready to go, apart from, can you hear me, Jim?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, I think we're underway.
40 laps. Get ready.
Get ready. I'm ready, Jim. I'm as ready as I can be.
Go.
So 40 laps, long way to go. I'll just take it easy to start out with, not get myself into any bingles that can cause damage to the car if I can avoid it. It's not so bad being at the back near the beginning because I don't know the track that well. Oh, this is another car where you can easily blow up the gearbox, so hopefully I won't do that. Yeah, so I was saying, being at the back, it does mean I can...
Car right.
Well, I don't know the track fantastically well.
Still
I can just follow the other cars.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Yellow flag. Right side's clear.
Oh.
Left side. He's still there. Clear left.
Well, I pick up a few places from a bit of a traffic jam back there. Well, that caught me a bit unawares, but got through.
Car
it.
left. Clear left.
So already up into 14th, which is pretty good for the end of the first lap. I was doing a few practice laps this afternoon, thought better learn where the pit is. There it is.
This is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. V14.
Oh, thank you, Jim. You're too kind. So being Surface Paradise, and when I was practicing this track this afternoon, I was maybe hoping for some drug-affected schoolies to wander out onto the track, but you know, no such joy.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right. Car right.
I think I've got this guy, Jim.
He's still there. Clear right. Nice one, Gary. Nice move, mate. Thalia is now in the lead. B13. The driver in front of us is Jordan.
Jordan? Well, we better overtake him.
Left side. Still there. Clear left. Great move. Keep it up. Car left.
Oh,
Hold
well,
line.
that'd be right, Jordan.
Still there. Still there. He's still there. Still there.
We'll get him, Jim.
Hold your line.
We always do.
Left side, clear left.
When it comes to
Cold tyres
Jordan.
all round. Left side. Still there. Clear left.
Oh, fucked that up.
Track limits.
Sorry, Jim. Oh, he's with me again. I can hear him.
Car left. Left side. He's still there. Clear left.
Oh, that was a bit full on.
Come on, keep pushing.
Out of the way, Jordan.
Clear left. New fastest lap for Lescott, 226.7. P12. The guy in front is Suchepaniak. That's a new fastest lap for Cox, 226.6.
Mind your language, Jim.
Car right. Clear right. Come on, Gary. Good stuff. Keep it coming. On your right. Clear right. Car right. Still there. Right side's clear. Right side. He's still there. Still there.
I'm onto him, Jim. I'm onto him.
Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Right side's clear. Car right. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate. Clear right.
But again, I just don't know this track off by heart yet.
He's still there. Clear left. Nice pass. Car left. He's still there.
Which is probably going to be a bit of a problem when I get out in front, because like I said, at the moment I can see the other guys ahead go around the corner. I go, oh okay, there's a corner coming up. If I do get out in front here, I won't have that that just follow the leader guidance to go by. Hopefully though, I'll be remembering this track better by the time I get to that position, if I get to that position.
P10.
Oh.
On your right. Clear right. Stay between the lines, please, Gary.
Shut up, Jim. Oh, nearly left it too long.
We think the pit window for refueling will open on lap 13. It'll close on lap 28.
How's my fuel, Jim?
We think about 24. Laps of fuel left, 1.6 litres per lap. It looks like we'll need to add 18 litres to get to the end. The gap to Appelskog in front is now 1.1. Car right. Still there. Still there. Clear right.
It's kind of fun driving street cars, but they're slower, of course.
Now in the lead. Eighth place. On your right. Clear right.
Well, it's going all right so far, Jim.
Car right. Right side's clear. Car right. Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
Oh, sorry, dude.
Car left. Clear left. Come on, Gary. Nicely done.
Yeah, that's kind of true, Jim. That little zigzaggy part of the course there, it's actually what I used as part of the background for the thumbnail for this stream. You'll see when I go out and talk to you guys in chat, there's just the hint of that section of the course sitting in the background under the chat. So yeah, Miss Delta Goodstrain, she really loved my song choice there, because she thought it was going to be something else. Because I said to her a couple of weeks ago, I'm going to send you a version of because I was going to parody the government wants me rejabbed, but I say no, no, no. So she thought that it was going to be Amy Winehouse. When I sent her that song, she goes, "Oh, I love Susan Vega." Did I say Susan? I meant Suzanne. Now 6th. Right, that's the one that catches me. And the zigzaggy bit, is that what's coming up now? Yeah.
Car left. Clear left. Car right. Hold your line. Hold your line. He's still there. He's still there. Still there. Oh. Still there. Still there. Still there. He's still there. Clear right. The leader, Thalia, is pitting. P3.
We're smashing it at the moment, Jim. I'm about to claim second.
Right side's clear.
still wouldn't say I'm 100% sure about the track, but I'm getting there. By the time I get out in front, I'll be reasonably on top of it, I think. Oh, see, applied the brakes way too early then. Doesn't matter.
The gap to Clark ahead is now 0.7.
Here we go. Just get him.
Car left. Clear left. Good pass, mate. Fucking awesome.
Oh. So I know that round here we get a little hook to the right and then a sharp left. Come onto the home straight. There we go. Pit lane coming up on the left hand side when I need it. Has my fuel gem.
We estimate 21 laps remaining on this tank. 1.6 litres per lap. We will need to add 19 litres to get to the end.
So we swing right, and then after the swing right, we've got about a right hand, left hand. There we go. Yeah, an S. Sorry, it wasn't a left hand turn. It was a left right. And we've got a left. No. Oh. I think this is the left I was thinking of. Ooh. For some reason I thought it was going to be a right, but I could always have a look at the track map, of course, couldn't I?
The gap to Clark behind is now 1.1 seconds.
Now I think we're coming up to the Essie bit. Then a right. Oh, what have we got? A left, my bad. Even at full difficulty, I'm going to smash this. Well, I shouldn't speak too soon because again, I want one bad gear change and I do the gearbox in and I'm back in the pit. But at the moment, I'm pulling away. Oh, I'll get that right one of these days. Again, I thought I was going left.
You've got a bit of tyre wear on all your tyres.
This is the one I was braking too early before. 200, there we go. That's the spot, that's better. And the S's. Oh, tad long. Ugh. What's the gap behind, Jim?
3.6.
Now remember, this time it's not a left-hand turn, it's a swing to the right. There we go. The next one's a left-hand turn. Oh, and he clips it.
Tiny bit of aero damage, just ignore it.
Well, I wasn't expecting to get this far out in front in this one, Jim. It's like at Cadwell Park the other night. I never saw the front of the pack. They were just way out in front of me the whole time. I was getting lapped even. He's done it again. Ooh, and he managed to pull it round just in time. He just touches it, Jim. Another 2 or 3 laps out in front, I'll have it completely down. And then for forevermore, I'll know Surfers Paradise off by heart. How's my fuel, Jim?
Should be about 17 laps of fuel remaining. 1.6 litres per lap. We'll need to add 19 litres to get to the end. You're in the lead.
I've only been to Surfers Paradise 2 or 3 times myself. Did a 2-week residency in one of the bands I was in. Oh, what am I doing here? Oh yeah. Not sure if I've already told you guys this story, but yeah, this guy that ran this club, he's a fucking swindler. Right, so a part of the deal, because we were a band from Newcastle, you know, at that time originally. So we get this booking to do this 2-week residency at this place in Surfers. And accommodation was meant to be included in it, right? Anyway, so we're given this beach house. It's, you know, it's right on the beach. It's a nice little place. We think this is fucking cool, man. So because we're going to be there for 2 weeks, we go out and we do all of this shopping, right? Place got a fridge, all the good stuff. We're thinking, this is excellent. This is going to be heaps of fun. The very next day, whoever fucking owns the place, not him, right, discovers that we're there and has us fucking kicked out. So on the second night of the residency, before we go on stage, you know, we're talking to the owner of the club, and you know, we've got nowhere to stay now, mate. Like, the deal was including accommodation, and you know, he's basically refusing to put us up anywhere. So, you know, we're a five-piece band. I think it was 5 of us in the band, plus 2 roadies. So there's 7 of us. And you know, and then when we're saying it wasn't me, our bass player, he was kind of like, oh shit, oh nice one. He was like the spokesman for the band. And when he's confronting him about, well, we got nowhere to stay, this fucking guy's got the gall to go, or what do you think you are, the Beatles? We were like, what the fuck are you on, fool? Anyway, so we got nowhere to stay. So a couple of the guys asking around, and apparently there was this, I don't know, this derelict fucking line of shit old fucking units or something, and you know, you didn't even need a key or anything to get in and stuff like that, right?
You're now in the lead. The window is open.
To be honest, I can't even remember if it locked up. It might have locked up.
Clark behind is
but we're talking like cold water only. I mean, it was in Surfers Paradise in the summer, so that wasn't so. Oh shit, yeah, that way. That's right. Now I remember. But you know, like fucking dirty floors, old fucking Darrow mattresses. But we did it. Should have sued the cunt. Fucking arsehole. You know, I was pretty young and idealistic then. I think I was all of like 19 years old when I was in that band at that time. So, you know, when you're a lot younger, you practically put up with anything.
Closing the gap. It's now 16 seconds.
Anyway, my second trip to Surfers Paradise was, what can I say, it was a hell of a lot more enjoyable. And that was, you know, the girlfriend I was with at the time, and I was in bands and stuff, she was a bit of a babe. And, you know, I was her first serious boyfriend, so she fully loved me. She was a really nice girl, actually. And her mum was really nice, and her mum thought a lot of me, and they just happened to be, well, you know, loaded. Which way am I going? Here we go. So, Yeah, I'm not sure if I mentioned this as well, but I might have. Mother's, oh, this way. Mother had properties all over the place and stuff. Her father had passed away pretty young and all of that. And they lived in a house. We used to jokingly call it Graceland because it basically looked like Elvis's Graceland from the front. Obviously smaller, but not that much smaller. It had the worst wallpaper in the world, but anyway, and Mum was always really nice to me. Mum actually seemed to really like me a lot, and I was reasonably, treated her daughter well, and didn't fucking beat her up or anything stupid like that, right? So she took us on this holiday to Surfers Paradise and gave us our own room, and we fucked like maniacs while we were there, and ex-girlfriend was like screaming the fucking hotel down with orgasms and stuff. So yeah, it was good fun. And we were like right into dressing up all punk and leather jackets, and you know how you used to do up your leather jackets with fucking all sorts of shit, studs and skulls and whatever you used to put on your leather jacket. Mercedes fucking things that had been snapped off cars, although I had mates that did that, but I didn't myself. A little bit more respectful. But we went into this fucking leather jacket shop, and the owner got all excited. He loved what we'd done to our jackets and offered to pay us to. He would send us jackets down to Newcastle and we would do them up. But we did that for a little while, but we sort of realised that he didn't want to pay really what our labour was worth to do it. It was a pretty. I'd spend like 2 or 3 days doing up a fucking jacket, and he wanted to give us like $80, which was a lot more money then, but it just wasn't worth it. So we stopped doing it. And the girlfriend, it was me that did up the leather jackets and stuff. So even though she kind of, we made out like it was both of us were doing it, it was actually really me. So I thought, oh fuck that.
You're in the lead.
One of these days, I got some photos of her and I. I'll put them up one day. You'll see me when I was young and had lots of hair. Now, this is the one where I meant to swing.
Road behind is pitting.
What's the gap behind, Jim?
22 seconds.
Miles ahead, Jim. Miles ahead. I think it's getting dark, Jim. I should put my headlights on, eh? Oh, maybe not quite yet. Might not even need them. It's a pretty well lit track, actually. One of these days, I'll get right into Content Manager. You can actually change the intensity of the street lights and all of this sort of stuff, and your headlights. So I just haven't, experimented with it enough to. You make it look fucking excellent. Should I even finish this race? I'm just smashing it on lap 16. I'm miles ahead. Like I said, I just wouldn't have expected it. How's my fuel, Jim?
We estimate 12 laps of fuel remaining, 1.6 litres per lap. We'll need to add 20 litres to get to the end. You're now in the lead.
I certainly am, Jim.
Track limits, watch those lines.
So it was a weird thing with that girlfriend because, you know, like I said, she was really nice girl. I don't know. It's funny, you know, a lot of guys would really go for this, but it actually gave me really a bit cold feet and all of that. That, like I said, the mother liked me, you know, and she wanted me to marry her daughter, basically. And, you know, one night round the dinner table, she says, you know, we should all go on a trip across the USA, and when we get back, we'll buy your house. Now, I probably should have really gone for that, but I don't know. At the time, it was kind of like, you know, I don't know, I got this inner feeling like a bit like I was being bought, you know, like a bit coerced or something. And I know there was no, you know, there wasn't any bad intent on the part of the mother or anything. But yeah, probably would have been set for life if I had stayed with her. But I mean, I have to admit now, I didn't always treat her the best because I was in bands and had girls swarming all over me. I did have a little bit of an issue with, you know, fidelity at that time because I was only like 23 or 24.
You're leading.
So that, I guess that was one of the things is I didn't see myself at that time as just staying with the one woman for the rest of my life, you know.
Assen behind is pitting.
Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm good. Well, it certainly got dark a lot quicker than I was expecting. So I'm not even halfway through yet, so I don't know, I might not even finish this one. It's such a foregone conclusion. I know, I'll go into the pit, I'll change tyres and refuel and see what that does, but I'm pretty sure I could confidently say I just completely smashed this. I'm way out in front. What's the gap behind, Jim?
49 seconds.
So I'm nearly a minute ahead. And this is on like absolutely full difficulty and everything, right? Full difficulty, full aggression.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Okay, Gary. We expect there'll be no traffic on exit. We expect to exit the pits in position 1.
Oh, well, there you go. Where am I? I was down the front, wasn't I? Was I? Oh, yeah, there we go. Just before I pull in, let's even do some repairs. There we go. No, not that. Oh, I have hit the wall, haven't I? Okay. Not much in the way of repairs, fuel. I'm out of here.
There's a car approaching. Stay behind the white line.
Where is he? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh.
Car right. Clear right.
Oh, it's pretty dark now.
The gap to Lescott behind is now 0.6. Left side, clear left.
Yeah, I have to do something about. I'll look at the lighting, ambient lighting, the and the buildings too. You know, they almost look like luminescent, like glow in the dark. Not too well lit. Street lights are too well lit. I'll even tone my headlights down a little. The headlights themselves aren't too bad.
Come on, let's put this hard work to good use. You're now in the lead.
Forgetting where I am on the track, Jim. Oh, that's right. Anyway, you know, life's not so bad getting the jab. You know, things could be worse. I could be that fucking poor cunt that got eaten by the fucking shark. Jesus Christ. So I actually got to see some of the, you know, found a bit of the raw footage of his fucking torso and head floating in the water, and the shark came back and fucking apparently took that away as well. And there wasn't much left apparently. Poor bugger. You know, they said that shark came at him like from underneath vertically. Not quite sure how they verify that, but you know. But you have to imagine, you know, he was training for a fucking charity swim and all of that. So if he was, he'd be basically swimming along, facing down into the water, and then at the very last millisecond, he would have just seen the you know, the open fucking mouth just at the last second. Would have been pretty fucking horrifying. All stars, Jim. How romantic.
You're in the lead.
I certainly am, Jim. Oh, just had VR's just decided to play up on me. Let me hit my recentering button here. There
Okay, Gary, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Anyway, at the end of this lap, I'm going to claim this as a win because I'm obviously just going to win. End of this lap, here we go. There's my fuel, Jim.
We think about 26 laps of fuel left, 1.5 litres per lap.
Yep, and I can see there I'm just getting further and further in front. Here we go.
You're now in the lead.
Good enough. Okay. It's because I had a shot at Pfizer. I've lost all my patience. That's what it is. I'll have to write up a medical complaint. You know, I had patience before you injected me with Pfizer, and now I have none anymore. It's all your fault. Okay, so Chu's been chatting away there. Bender's dropped in and said hello, but he's nowhere near as chatty as Chu. Oh yeah, Chu. He says, Chu says here, very cool. You literally toured with bands, mate. That was all I did from 17 to 21. We had this really great booking agent, and we probably played on average, I don't know, 3 to 4 nights a week, and sometimes we played. You know, we would do stints where we would play 5 to 6 nights a week. 5 nights a week, and if we played 5 nights a week, at least one of those nights during the week was still a rehearsal or get down a new song. It was full-time job. That was, you know, for the first 5 years of my live musical career. just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, if not getting into the thousands of gigs. And we just played fully all the way up and down the New South Wales coast. So endless hours of driving, of course. But, you know, we used to go up to Taree and Foster Tuncurry and Port Macquarie. And, you know, we had lots of things where we do, you know, Foster Tuncurry one night, you know, Port Macquarie the next night. Then we'd go inland and come back down. We'd do things like Warhope. We'd play in Tamworth, Armidale, you know, Scone, fucking Muswellbrook. We played at Muswellbrook Workers Club numerous times. It's one of the it was that era of my musicianship and band life too, where because we were just a covers band. We did a couple of originals, but really that's one of the reasons why we got so many gigs, because it was just, you know, cover bands got all the work at that time. And so there was always like learning new songs, and that's one of the things that gave me this you know, versatility to, you know, if we'd be learning a fucking My Sex song, and then we'd be learning a Angel song, and then we'd be learning Pat Benatar, and then we'd be learning bloody Bob Dylan, and even Neil Old. Is that his name, Neil Old? It's Neil Old, isn't it? I was never a fan of him. The other guitarist in the very first rendition of the band, he was right into Neil Young. That's the only reason we did Neil Old songs. I thought he just had a whiny bitch voice. So as soon as that other guitarist was gone and I became the only guitarist in the band, out went all the fucking Neil Old shit. Anyway, back to driving here. We're going to have a look on the online server. Let me see that you're seeing that in... Yep, it's there. And again, we'll see what's going on in the world of online racing. That race is already underway. That's got 20 hours of practice, so we won't be doing that. 6 hours of practice, we won't be doing that. Silverstone GP that says ended, but again, it could be, yeah, qualify. Oh, here we go, updated. 3 minutes of qualifying at Silverstone in the McLaren. Oh, I think we could have a go at that. Hopefully this works. So back onto the weather. It was like 38 here today. It's been like 38 every day for the last week. It's going to be like 38 every day for the next fucking week. It's like, Jesus Christ. Hey, don't get me wrong. It's not climate change. It's not this freak of nature thing. I remember a couple of years after I came to Perth, I came here in 2005, right? And in 2007, the year of Kevin 07, qualify 2 minutes. I'll just start at the back. What do we got? 16 minutes. Let's put some fuel in just to be sure. In the year of Kevin 07, the month of January into February, yeah, there was a fucking a month straight there where there was never a day under 35. So this is like that again, you know. We've had a couple of respite days, but fuck, there's been this huge stretch of it just being ridiculously hot. I'm the only guy here. Why am I here? Said there was more guys here. That's a shame. All right. Okay. So, and then we got Monza with only 23 hours of practice, and then we've got... I still don't know why these guys set up this shit like that. But, is this the one I did last night with this piece of shit BMW that I really hate? Now, it says there's no one in it anyway. You know, you go, cool, you go to update it, and there's fucking no one there. Like here with the... What do we got here? We've got 7 minutes of qualifying with only 2 guys in it. But I really like this race. This race is fun. So hopefully more guys will join. Let's see. Don't think I've had a win in front of you guys for a fair while. Win would be a nice thing. I mean, always fun to win against a stack of guys. Oh, it's in fucking race, isn't it? Damn you. Because you see here, it's not showing red for qualifying or race. So when it's going 6 minutes, it's counting down the race, not qualifying. Imola says it's already racing. What have I come in at a bad time, have I? So that was Imola. Then we got this Laguna Seca one, but that says in process, so that's racing. But it's got a load of guys in it. Let's see how close it is to the end of the race. Race 13 of a 10-lap race, yes. How close would we be? We would be... Oh, it flashed up there for a moment, but I didn't get to read it in time. Come on. 9 of 10, so there's only one... No, I'm not going to skip a race and rob the leader of his victory. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? It's a shame it doesn't show you who posted that shit. Right. Is the track too bright? Let's have a look. So,
all right, right side's clear.
I've noticed, I think I mentioned to you guys that
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Blue flag.
You know, Nordschleifer wouldn't work.
On your right. Clear right.
With 1.75,
right.
but it seems all right with 1.76. Right, but the other thing with 1.5 is I'd have brightness problems, particularly here at Laguna Seca. But it all seems good in in 1.76, so they seem to have ironed out those bugs. I'm just using the race as practice at the moment.
Yellow flag. That's a new fastest lap for Hill, 137.9. Incident in turn 6. Oh, there's an incident in Rainy Curve.
I need the practice here because I haven't driven at Laguna for so long. Now this is a track where I've actually even won racing against real guys in iRacing.
Left side, clear left, blue flag. One more lap to go, B18.
I think I've only ever won 2 different tracks in iRacing, and that's Laguna Seca and Tsukuba in the Formula V, which I made a video about. That's something I need to do too. Haven't been into iRacing for a long time, because apart from that, everything else about it's really good. Fucking hard though.
Flag. There's an incident in turn 6.
So some of the cars just seem impossible to drive, you know, but I don't know, all the real race driver guys, you know, that get on YouTube and make videos and stuff, they're the ones that say iRacing's the most real.
Incident in turn 11. Yellow flag, caution.
Oh.
Keep it within the track limits. th place. That's the end of the race. Never mind.
Right, so we go back to the pit. Alright, so only a few seconds before qualifying starts by the looks of it. What? Oh! Make up your mind, machine. Alright, so now I consider myself to be pretty good in the Mazda, so hopefully I can get down near the front of the grid. Go on, mate.
Pit exit's clear. Push. We've got 9 minutes to get a decent lap in. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Right side's clear. On your left, clear left.
Too many collisions during this session. That was quick work. I need to get in tighter for that one. No, it's pretty bright at the moment. It's not too bright. It's not so bright you can't see the track. And you know, after all, it is California.
Just done a 204.2.
I need to get this down to about 140.
The guy behind has just done a 219.9. Yellow flag.
gets in nice and close.
Sector 1 time's okay.
That's pretty harsh.
Go and validate this lap. Track limits.
Whoever's set this server up, they're pretty strict about collisions and track limits.
The leader has just done a 141.7.
Yeah, and I said I need to get it down near 140. Even though this lap won't count as a qualifying lap, I'll still get a time. 146. I'll have to do a lot better than
Fastest
that.
lap for Mike, 141.2.
That was a lot better than last lap. Oh man, you're just in a bad spot there.
Left side. Clear left.
So I wasn't able to get out nice and wide for the corner because that guy was in the fucking way.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. Your tyres are cold, watch out. The guy ahead's lap time is a 159.1.
Oh, I'm getting pushed down in the order, Jim. 6 now.
That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. Sector 2 is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
Guys all over me, Jim.
On your right. Right side's clear. The car in front has just done a 210.1.
This time I did a 143.
The leader's just done a 139.4.
I'm getting closer to that 140. This guy behind me, oh, he got clipped. Well, that guy that was spinning, unlucky man. That fucking ruined his lap.
Yellow flag.
Well, now it's getting bright. Should leave it in 4th there, I think.
Sixth place.
Oh. Now this Mike, I'm sure you guys have been around. I'm sure he's been in races I've been in before.
He's just done a 140.4. minutes to go, 2 minutes. Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right. Car right.
Oh, here comes Mike. I'm going to back off here.
Clear right.
That's the way.
Car right. Clear right. The guy ahead has just done a 142.7.
Leave it in fourth, Gary. Leave it in fourth. That's it. Yeah, leave it in fourth here too, Gary. Uh-oh.
Yellow flag. The leader has just done a 138.9.
What have we got left? 55 seconds. One more lap. Oh, slower.
Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
Oh, that's right. I backed off at that thing, didn't I? All right, this is the one. Oh, fraction wide. I reckon I can take that corner in fourth, actually.
Sector 1 is 1.7 off the pace. Yellow flag. Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace.
Well, that's not too much, Jim. Going out onto the gravel there might have cost me. I'm eighth, I'm got 41.5.
5, car left,
No,
clear
that
left. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
That was a good improvement. Alright.
Car left, clear left.
Now I just got to wait to get bashed off the track here at the hairpin. The Andretti hairpin. Oh, here we got a guy that calls himself Max Vax Verstappen. Good on you, man. Yeah. So
that's the end of the session. P5.
It's not too bad, Jim. Where's all my stuff? I don't have my visuals. What's going on? I'm missing things. I'm missing my side menu and my... No, I don't want to hit quit. I just want to... Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, that's there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. than a feeling. Oh, they're talking about Boston. Yeah. The guy must be older. Oh, Brian the Snail. We've talked about Brian the Snail before. More than a feeling was cool, though. Good on you, Brian. Because of the resolution I use, yeah, I don't seem to be able to type into here. I just can't quite get at the window. If I went for a smaller resolution, but
10 laps. All right, Gary, get ready.
all right. Am I going to get my ascent? Okay, I got my essentials. I got everything. All right. Okay. Now here we go. My ping's high. Am I going to get kicked out? 587. Yeah. Oh, that's really high. I'm going to get kicked out. I'm going to get kicked out, Jim. Yeah, I won't even get to the first corner. 588. It better drop quick, smarter. I'm out. Oh, fuck you. I just fucking did 10 minutes of qualifying, you bastards. I hate it. I hate that. All right, having a look at the time, 8:23. Quick look at the chat. Yeah, horrifying. I assume you're talking about the shark attack there. Claire thinks stars are romantic. She does, Stu. That's why when I want to give her that romantic feeling, I fucking throw her outside and I lock the door, and then she can spend the entire night looking at the stars. Okay. So Monza here with 3, but in a Ferrari. I love driving the Ferrari, but it says there's no one in there. But the ping's nice and low. Spa with almost no one in it. Spa in process. Spa Monza 1966. I'll have to learn Monza 1966 at some stage. I'm just going to have a look at this one because 1, it's the Ferrari. 2, there's stacks of guys in it, but I won't because it won't let me in. Is that because... There we go. Choose the right car and it'll let you in, Gary. M3 GT, I think that's a Beamer. Let's give it a shot. So I get a text message early this morning. Not that I didn't see it.
Watch for the lights.
Oh, 7 laps. Well, I think I'm here just in time. It hasn't started. I heard that horrible sound that might give us the horrible sound that we got the other night, but we'll see how we go. What's my ping? 106. That's safe.
Green, green, green.
Oh, fucking losers. Stop running into me, you idiot.
Yellow flag. On your right. Clear right.
Oh, I think we got audio problems with this one. Oh, Mara's in front of me. Look, Ma, no hands.
Incident in, ready on. Car right, clear all round. Bad start, mate, but there's plenty of time to make it up.
What are you talking about, Jim? I'm smashing it.
You're in the middle, 3 wide. Right side's clear. Car left. Clear all around. Car left, clear left. You're locking your right front into Lake Coombe.
I'm not even used to driving the Beamer. He's going to spin it.
Yellow flag, caution. Right side's clear.
We've got a guy right on top of me. He's fucking right behind me. What's my position, Jim?
B6. Yellow flag.
Oh,
Seeing right front locking into turn 13.
that hurt.
Left side, right side. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Clear right.
Thanks for the push,
Clear all
dude.
round. Car left.
Actually
Clear
helped me out
left.
there.
Yellow flag. Ignore the aero damage. It's nothing. Okay, Gary. Keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. B6. You're locking your right front into La Source. Yellow flag.
Oh, come on, turn, you mother. That's away. Oh, he's off.
On your left. Clear left.
I'm in 7th now.
Nice one, mate.
Yeah, thanks, Jim.
Yellow flag. I think P3's gone off in campus.
I'm in 6th, Jim.
The car ahead's pitting. P3.
Right, we've got guys in the pit. Right. Oh, not gaining any spots, but this guy in front of me is a back marker. See, he's blue. Out the way, mate.
Car right. Clear right. Yellow flag. Caution. We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Gary.
Yeah, it should have been a cunt warning for that guy not getting out of the fucking way properly, Jim. Right, this guy in front of me is getting away from me.
We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them. The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 2.0.
When I get back to the pit, Jim,
so right front locking into Leku.
I'll run you over. That'll warm up the tyres a little. Wide. Right, so these two guys I can see in front of me are up for grabs. If I can get at them. They've got a whole bunch of guys after me as well, just behind me. Oh, should have been in third earlier.
Just done a 220.52. You need to push if we're going to hold this position.
I'm trying, Jim, I'm trying. Well, the audio seems to have sorted itself out, that's a good thing. I'm pulling away from the guys behind, that's also a good thing. Oh, change down. Fuck, it won't change down at first at all.
You're locking your right front going into Bruxelles.
I must have made 4 attempts to change down into first gear then.
Yellow flag.
Best line ever.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 3.0 seconds.
That was probably as good as I've done it.
That's half distance. You're looking good for fuel. That's your best lap in this session. The gap in front is now 7.4 seconds.
Yeah, he's getting further out, Jim. the guys behind are catching up. He's right on top of me, Jim. Here he comes.
Car right. Still there.
Come on, I'm giving you space, man. Fucking take
Hold
it.
your line. Clear right.
Those other drivers that are fuckwits, I'm actually not one of them, dude.
Slower car ahead. This guy's on our lap. He won't get a blue flag. He's racing us for position.
Yeah, oh, that's all right. I gave it to him, Jim. So as not to be a prick. So I've got another guy on my tail. He'll be shortly by the looks of it.
We think P5 has binned it in. La Source. Yellow flag.
So from where I started, right down the back, I've actually done really well in this so far.
Two laps left. We're on for a podium here.
In my class, Jim, in my class. What's my position, Jim?
P3.
In my class, Jim. In my class.
Yellow flag. Watch out. The gap in front has increased. It's now about 7.6.
Yeah, he's in a faster car than me, Jim. He's in a better class.
There's an incident in turn 9. Yellow flag. There's an incident in turn 11. Incident in Bruxelles.
Uh-oh. Got a guy
Your
off.
right front going into Bruxelles.
No, I'm back up into 7th, Jim. Arsehole.
Right.
You're a fucking arsehole,
To
man.
the right.
Idiot. Good on you, idiot.
We think P5 has binned it in campus. Alright, Gary. You're
Ruan,
blocking up your
fucking-
fronts a lot.
Fucking moron.
We've seen front blocking going into Huon. Looks like P5's gone off in Stablo. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
Oh. I think my suspension's gone after all of that, Jim, to be honest. Now there's a guy that deserves to have his race ruined.
We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
So we might
We've
just
seen
do
front
that.
blocking going into campus. P3. We've been warned about track limits.
Ruin Games plays. Yeah, that's you.
Right side's clear. car in front is pitting. There's an incident in La Source. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Blue flag. Blue flag. Yellow flag. Pay attention to track limits, please, Gary.
I am, Jim, I am.
Just cut the track.
I did, but you know, it's good practice, good control. Seeing if you can do this.
Blue flag. The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines. You're locking your left front going into Longchamp.
He's not even in the fucking top 10 or anything, Jim. What am I doing?
We think P6 has gone off in Stavlo.
Here he comes. Not him.
We've been warned about track limits.
Not him. Oh, he got kicked out. There you go. Okay. Yeah, honestly, fucking deliberately blocking like that. What the fuck? The male Karen is nil. All right, how are we going for time? All right, so I might actually leave it there this evening because I've got a big day at work tomorrow, and I'm going to be streaming tomorrow night pretty much for sure. Again, Chew, your lovely remarks about the Dobber video. Appreciate that. It was... I really enjoy putting the parodies together. Again, they are a lot of work. They're certainly a lot harder, a lot more involved and work intensive than just, you know, sitting down and putting on one of my spinning backgrounds and starting to rant about stuff. Even though when I do those videos, they tend to be scripted. I type out what I'm going to say, then I say it, and piece them together that way. But obviously, the musical ones, they start with having to, you know, record all of the music, and it usually starts with me bringing in the original song into Cubase so that I can sync up all the tempo and timing and all of that stuff. If I do them to the original too, one, it makes them truer. It does mean if I get somebody else to sing, someone like Delta, then she can always, because I've got the original lined up, she can just solo the original for a minute, and it makes for quick cross-referencing and stuff as well, if she just wants to go, oh yeah, what was the exact melody there and stuff like that. And then there's the mastering of it, and, you know, finishing off all the music and make sure that as best as I can, I don't get too hung up on it, but as mixed as well as it can, you know, be without going crazy. And that's before I even start making a video. Yeah, I'm sure I'm sure that's meant to say tons, not tones. Tons of work it shows. Yeah, appreciate that again, Chew. All right, guys, thanks for watching yet again. And, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night with another drive of some sort. Hopefully set on full thing. It'll be a bit more challenging. I was a bit surprised and a little bit disappointed that race at Surfers Paradise, even though I was on full difficulty, actually seemed to, you know, just be easy. I just smashed it. Tomorrow night I'll probably do some AMS2 and Project Cars 2, ACC possibly. Again, hunt around a bit more on the different servers and, you know, see what's going on with the live races. Anyway, guys, take care of yourself. Be good. I know you will. Check you later.